take your time. I'm not saying don't get there. Just take your time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, to be quite honest with you, I love marriage.
That's what's
I
up.
know what it stands for.
We gotta ask your husband if he feel the same way.
That's on the table.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I did. I spoke to each one of them, and they told me it wasn't. You was a great wife. That's why I can say this in confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I can say this with confidence because I went to them and I said, what happened? I mean, most of you probably remember we was together for oh my God, it seemed like a lifetime.
Years, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And after and Tracy, I mean, you was right there with some of the stuff that we went through, and I went to him and I said to him, what happened? What can I change about me? Tell me something that I
went to the grave with that question.
I know. But I wanted to know. I wanted to know if there was something that, going back to your question, what did I do to contribute to our demise?
Wow.
And he told me it wasn't me. It was him because he was young-minded.
Yeah, that happens.
So,
he was a real dude, though. He was a real dude to walk away from you, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's how it played out.
Well, no, I walked away from him. But, I mean, at least after all of the arguments and everything, I could honestly say I had to go to him, one, because I had to let go a lot of stuff that he put me through. And I had to forgive him.
Yeah.
So in my forgiveness, I wanted to know, for my next adventure, my next relationship, what could I do to, what are some things that I've done that I could kind of change about myself? Because, if we look at ourselves, one, it's hard to look at ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we deem, we're perfect. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. But I honestly had to go to both of them to find out, what did I do? Tell me. And they told me it wasn't me. They just wasn't ready for the type of woman that I was. You know what I'm saying?
What is your comment about that? Do you have something to say about that, about this thing that men say it wasn't you? I need to know.
That's game. Yeah. That's that's what you call letting her down easy.
Well, but she jumped the
I mean,
feel like for them it was something she did?
No, I'm telling you, that was my real answer. I just think that's what you call letting her down easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was necessarily nothing that she did. It probably is the truth. Maybe they not mature enough to be in that, or they realized it. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. And then they was being a button, because you don't really want to, especially if you like somebody, they probably liked you, so you don't want to hurt her feelings, you know what I'm saying? So you don't just want to come in like, yo, guess what, I don't want to rock with you no more, but you still going to display that type of behavior, even on a subconscious level, and it's going to drive her crazy, and then she like, yo, I can't deal with you no more, I got to get away from you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and so he going to say that, like, yo, even though it was shit that you did to drive him crazy probably too, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you know what? And the good thing about this conversation, they were both brutally honest with me. And both of them said one thing that was so common.
Both of them.
Both of them. And I had to take it away. I mean, they told me, and I could be honest, because I'm candid. This is an open conversation. What they both said to me was, you are so strong. You are so strong. And I just couldn't deal with that strength. And it was your mouth.
That was the truth. That ain't no strength. It was your mouth.
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is.
It probably was.
No, 100%. All that other shit is to let her down easy. Because you don't want to be a jerk.
But you know what? The thing is, they couldn't let me down. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already walked away from the relationship. So I'm coming
You
to
think
them,
so?
Yeah,
but you know what? You know why I'm gonna tell you that's not true. And they were still gentlemen in the situation, so I'm gonna take my hat off to them, because they could have just unleashed on you and been like, you know what? Everything I want to say, and they could have just bombed on you, and you'd have been like, whoa, what the fuck? Why am I under attack? You know what I'm saying? So they just was, gentlemanly in their in their conduct in the situation. You know what I mean? It was really on them.
I appreciate their honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was a problem, Andrew, why didn't they deal with it when they were in the thing? Why didn't they say to her then, "Oh, hey, can you stop? Like your mouth is too much. Can you stop? Like what?"
They did. I can guarantee you they asked her to chill out with that mouth. I can guarantee you 100%, and I don't know them.
I guess
You know, it's so funny. Well, no.
it ain't funny, Connie. It's the truth.
The funny thing is, right? The funny thing is,
say that shit.
Yeah.
one, yeah, there was some occasions they was
Of course.
like, yo, why you always got a response for everything? That was like, right. And
It's not a
the
good thing.
Was always said, you know what? Why you just couldn't let things lie? And I took it like, yo, so you expected me to just allow you to do the dirt that you was doing and not say nothing, just mute myself? No, I'm not that type of woman. I'm gonna speak when I see something that.
But let me ask you, because I'm just meeting you today. But let me ask you, because like you said, if you say you see something, you're gonna speak on it. But how many things did you see, and how many things did you speak on? That was probably a constant.
Well, you know, a lot of things I didn't speak on.
That wasn't the question.
A lot of things that I didn't speak on, but when I did speak, he heard me.
What is the frequency of this speak on things? I'm curious. Daily?
Well,
Couple times a day? Because if you think a nigga's supposed to deal with that shit, if you think that a motherfucker's supposed to put up with that, or you think that's called being a strong woman, I'm gonna tell you that's called doing too much. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I always talk about the see how you about to talk right now and not let me finish talking. I can see it.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, because I stopped you. But that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to stop talking. We don't want to listen. We want to be right. We want to keep hitting them with the fucking jibber jabber. And niggas is like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? But you like, yo, you got to point out every damn thing because you see every damn thing. Oh, what about why'd you do this?
No, I think that you're twisting that around.
Don't save her, Tracy.
But no, twisting it around. It wasn't that I complained because I'm not a complainer.
You just point out everything you didn't like that you saw.
No, it wasn't that. That's not what he was referring to.
I'm asking you.
No, he wasn't. I was not that type of person where I was complaining about little things. Oh, why you didn't put the toilet seat down? You didn't put the toothpaste on the, you didn't put the top on the toothpaste. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is, and what he explained was, sometime if he, okay, let me give you a scenario. Would leave, say, 10 p.m. and come back like the next day at 8 a.m.
Oh, no.
Makes sense.
No.
Right? So when he came home, and a couple of times because I knew he loved to dance. He was an entertainer. I knew that. So a lot of times I let it go. I let it go. But then when it became a pattern, I spoke on it. And when I spoke on it.
But you want him to accept the things that you bring in the way you are, right? And the things you like to do. He's supposed to be cool with the things with that?
No.
No?
No. If he didn't like something, I expected him to say something.
Okay.
I expected him to say something. And that's what our conversation was.
So what did you think he was doing? Why? Can I ask you a question? To the whole group? Because I actually put this on Facebook a while back, and some of y'all was actually chiming in and telling me I was nuts. But about the whole staying out thing, like, is that a problem for you guys? I'm gonna ask you, Karima. Is it a problem to stay out late and come in the morning and all of that?
Yeah, for me it's a problem, and I think I have the right to speak on those things which offend me. Right? If you're doing something
100%.
that offends me, I have to say so. Otherwise, you don't know. Now, whether you
100%.
choose to make a change on that determines how we move from there. But I must say something to begin with. If I'm offended, and you staying out all night, it absolutely offends me.
Yeah.
And when you walk in the door,
It's hell. So my question then is like, is the is the reason that you don't want the man to hang out, stay out overnight, is the reason because there's a fear that he might be sleeping around or some shit? Is that the reason that we don't want him to stay out? Because if that's the reason,
That I think he might be
It's a
sleeping
respect.
around. It's
Yeah,
about
It's a
would you
respect.
allow your wife to do that? Like, I feel like that's a conversation.
That's what I was gonna
If
ask.
that's something
Okay.
that you choose to do and that's a lifestyle that you have, first of all, that's why you have to know night, staying out all night. Then that's a conversation in the beginning. You know this
Yeah,
person when
yes.
you got with them,
right?
right? So my
Yes.
thing is, if you do that,
Right.
you sometimes do that with your boys. Can you respect the fact that I do that with my girls?
Yeah, and he should, and it's fair, you know, because that's why I asked if the reason is because the fear of the hookup. If it's just because of respect, then I could smoke a bag of that. Because if it's because you think they creeping, it's that's not fair because you could do your thing at 11 a.m. 3 p.m.
Absolutely.
It don't really
Absolutely.
matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Monday through Friday,
Right.
whatever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and just to,
It don't really
piggyback
matter.
on what Tracy said, and you already. But it's like when
Right.
I got involved. I got the reason why it works for me is because we both are not like that. We not partying out, all night long. The disrespect is not gonna fly with me. It's not.
Yeah, that's because you feel it's
That's why I got
disrespectful.
with a person who don't hang out.
Yeah. That's
Person who don't hang out.
Right.
He don't hang
Right.
out.
That's why you make those choices in the beginning and
Right.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like to hang out. And
Hold
I'll
on, go-
tell you when I'm staying out, I'll be back.
Right. Right.
Go ahead, T.
You
So
get with
that's-
the opposite.
Okay.
You get with the opposite of who you are. Like, I know not that type that'll hang out and stay out all night. He's not that type. So I needed that because I experienced a nigga who never came home.
Right.
Right? And I didn't want to go through that no more. Because one, I was pregnant. Two, I had a little baby. And if I wasn't pregnant or with a little baby, understand, we would be doing this shit together, probably being on the A train.
Right. Right.
But you have to know the person. You have to know who you marry. If you marry the party person, that's what he gonna do.
Right.
You
But
marry
that's-
your homebody, that's what he's gonna do. So you have to understand like where you are in that relationship, but it's just a conversation.
It is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, T. Let me let T get in. She been trying to get in.
But that's why I was saying in the beginning, either y'all have that understanding, like Tracy said, you have that opposite, or in the beginning, you lay your cards out on the table.
Yeah.
So that's the understanding.
Yeah. And that's true. I just think like I know the reason is because you like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Right? That's usually the reason why they don't want it to happen. Usually. But the thing is, it's like so with my shorty before, because she was mad, I came in the morning maybe one too many times, right? Late. And she's, mad about it or whatever. So then one day we was hanging out. Me and her. We was hanging out, me, her, and another couple. So, we was hanging out. We went out, probably got some food. We went to dance, whatever we was doing. After the party, after the club, we went to the diner to eat. Like the regular routine that I'm doing all of the time when I'm with my boys or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now we sitting at the diner eating food. And it was like 7 a.m. The sun's coming up. I looked at her. I said, yo, look at what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the regular routine.
With you. Okay.
What's the difference? So if she's not with me, so do I got a curfew? I got to be like, yo, I'm sorry, everybody. We're having a great time right now. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So,
a grown ass man.
I'm a grown ass man, but I got to follow the...
Right.
I'm with
What
my
respect?
Boys, just do a phone
Right.
call, not a text.
Right.
Let her hear your voice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
that's-
a phone call.
Exactly.
Because
But
I
if
have
you knew what-
I
Knocked
trust
on
you.
my door because the phone call.
No.
He was checking in.
You don't need the
And
phone
all of a
call.
sudden, the last thing You need the told me,
Oh.
I'm
Did
on
the
my way home.
phone call.
No, the phone call is a
And
courtesy.
then
I'm just
4 hours
saying,
later, he was home. I'm like,
That's not no damn courtesy.
it is a courtesy. That's what you want, right?
That's not a courtesy. It's not out of
It's respect.
courtesy.
Right. This is
I
respect.
thought that's
For your
courteous.
wife?
You don't.
Right.
All right, respect. We'll call it respect then. But
Yeah, change that.
I'm just saying, like, no, I think that you should do that. She should know. I'm just saying, like, in that scenario, what's his name said, if you leave out the house at 10 o'clock to go out to have a good time and party and all of that shit, you know where I went. So why do I have to call you now again later to say I'm still doing the same thing I said I was going to do?
You need to.
Because it's
We don't
respect.
expect you to come home in the morning.
Right.
So she want me to come
And
home.
that's what
I ain't gonna lie. Listen. So it'd be crazy because I've been through this a lot of times, and the girl's like, "Yo, come home, come home. Why don't you come home?" And then I come home, it ain't like it's a fucking blowjob waiting for me when I come home. She want me to come home just to lay next to her. You want me to come watch you sleep? I was having a whole party where I was at.
You took her out.
I was having a whole party where I was at.
In the morning. If you took her out and was hanging out with her till 7 in the morning and partying like you partying out there, you might have that blowjob.
We do that too, though. That's what I'm saying. But we do that too. That's why I said. So when I was out with her and I showed her at 7 o'clock, this is just a regular night. How the thing, and that's not an everyday thing. But the night can go like this, cause we didn't plan on staying out till 7 o'clock either.
Why would you want to give you a blowjob?
Right.
And she wasn't partying. She was stuck at home with the kids, Andrew. You don't think about that.
She wasn't stuck at home with the kids. She was asleep.
She's stuck at home with
She
the
was
kids.
asleep, man. Or she should have been asleep, but she was busy looking at the phone at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Like, where is he at? When is he gonna call? Take your ass to sleep. What the fuck is you doing?
And I'm not doing that either. And see, going back to my example, you know, the first couple of times, because I knew his lifestyle. I knew he loved to party. I knew he was a dancer.
You married that.
And I married him. So I knew that. But
So
then
it wasn't a
after
problem for you.
After a while, and I remember one time, and it was with you, Tracy. Remember, we went out, and we got back late. No, but this was like the turning point. Because we was out. We went out, we hung out. Me, Tracy, we was hanging.
Always.
And when I got back, Lord, it was like World War V hit.
Well, that's not
Where
fair.
were you? And why you didn't do that? And da-da-da-da. Do you see the time the sun is coming up? And I'm looking at him like,
Well, that's not fair.
well,
No, it's not.
I was hanging out and you knew I was hanging out. And mind you, I called him.
No, it's just the tables was turned.
Yeah, that's all it was. Cause he had that same thought, like I said, like, what is she doing? That's what's driving you crazy.
Yeah.
It ain't that she ain't there,
Me
like.
ever since then, because I was taking Connie out. He's like,
Yeah, we was going. When I say we was hanging, we was hanging. But the table started turning on him, and he didn't.
Oh, so
like
you
it.
changed everything.
And yeah, I did. I changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed.
So like we said at the top, women are the cause of everything, of all the
No,
demise.
no.
You changed the whole game. You changed the whole dynamic. Cause he was just doing what he always do. You started doing that. That was the new shit in the game. To him,
Right, I did.
he was doing what he always do.
In that scenario, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Right. But he's not going to tell you that because he's a gentleman on the way out the door. He's a gentleman on the way out the door. He's not going to tell you all of the things you fucked up because he was telling you how you was fucking up all along, but you wasn't listening when he was telling you in real time. Because you started telling him some shit. You started saying, no, fuck that. I don't care what you're saying. I'm mad at this. You know what I'm saying? And then you start
I
barking.
never said that.
All
I never
right. I'm
said
just
that.
saying I know how the shit really go.
Let's look bad. Can we mute her?
No, mute.
But it's the truth. That's
It's the
what
truth.
happened.
Yeah, that's how it always go. This how it usually go. This the real shit.
Because
This how it go.
you know what? I changed the game, and then but there was other things that made me kind of walk away from the whole relationship.
Don't say that.
No, Tracy was not a bad influence, and she was not.
We had fun.
We had fun.
Yeah, we had a ball.
No doubt. She probably saved you from a dude that don't want you to even have fun with your own life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No, he really didn't. Yeah, he wanted to keep me stagnated, but that's why we had honest conversations, and he told me that. So I don't think that he was kind of, trying to spare my feelings. I think at that moment we were really, really being honest with one another, and it just happened the way it happened.
Yeah.
In that instance, I changed the game because I felt like, okay, I'm at home with the kids, I'm taking care of the house, and every night you're going out. And I know this is what you're doing, but you're not a professional dancer anymore. You don't have to practice anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you give up your lifestyle, but what I'm saying is be courteous. Call me say anything because I let him do him. Like Tracy was
Yeah.
saying in the beginning.
Yeah,
you
that's a
allow
problem
him to do
too.
him
You gotta check shit at the
Right.
door. Like Karima said, like, no, I gotta let you know, cause then he doesn't know. What Jay-Z said? I was just fucking them girls. He said, how many times you forgiven
I was
me?
gonna get back
It's
to
your
that.
fault. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault. How many times you forgiven me? How was I to know you was playing sick of me, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's your fault. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
That first
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
This-
did. I let it go a lot of times.
Yeah.
And then once I realized that it became a pattern, and I started speaking on it, he didn't like my voice.
Yeah, because now it's brand new.
He didn't like my voice.
Because it's
right?
like, wait a
It's brand
minute.
new to him.
It's brand new.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, I did fuck up that one. I changed the game. But the second one, I didn't change the game. It was all him. It was all him.
Yeah.
So we lost him.
I see.
Dang. She'll be back. There she
There
go.
she goes. She's coming back.
It's probably internet.
Sorry.
Or, yeah.
And
Word.
so Andrew, just speaking from another perspective,
Yes.
I'm the same person I am. I'm the same person I was yesterday.
I know
today,
that.
And I'm gonna still be this way tomorrow. So
Which is a lot to handle. Who you are is a lot to handle, by the way. But
and so say we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, then you got to do it.
Yeah.
Don't, and yeah, this whole thing about a woman changing, that's not always the case. Oh, and this is the point I went to.
Not
make,
always, just
like
most of the
playful
time.
Thing. And I think I said this to y'all before. I was like, when we were together, I didn't hear what you said, but in the beginning, you watched the Lifetime movies with me. So I joked with him, oh, now you got the drawers. You don't watch Lifetime with me. You changed. I ain't changed. We was watching it together. I didn't change.
no doubt. Well, guys jump through all kind of hoops to get to the girl. We always trying to figure out the combination.
Truly.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, so like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Whatever's gonna work, that's the path that I'm gonna take. You know what I'm saying?
So then maybe it's the men who's changing, or the men who are now coming out.
No, the men are full of shit from the door. No. The men are full of shit from the door. You know what I'm saying? But women know the men are full of shit, and then they listen to the shit, and then they roll with it. And then they're like, no, you're crazy. He was full of shit.
Okay.
That was
Well,
your
I'm
fault.
gonna roll with it. I'm calling you on it each time, and I'm not even accepting the ring if we're not coming in,
No, now that's the approach.
That's too much D.
I'm not.
You gotta accept the ring. However,
Gotta take the ring. Gotta take the ring.
But what I want to add to what you're saying is only because for me it's different, right? So I can see the bullshit, but I allow you to do certain things. But in my mind, I'm strategizing. Okay, then what's my next move?
Right.
Yeah.
So you do what you do, and I'm not the type of person that'll communicate that. I show you. So there's no need to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, so for me, as I got older, I learned to communicate better.
Yeah.
To make things better, because when I was younger,
Of
it
course.
was a rap.